of you and you see the house that actually the house exists in this world. Otherwise they are fake houses created from some photos taken from here and taken from calling from CRA. And your SIN number has been used like and in certain illegal activities, and it's like, man, I don't have a SIN number at all. No need to worry, because RCMP never calls you. If they want to come, they'll come to your house and they'll take you. Hello everybody, welcome to this YouTube channel. This is your Canadian friend Ankit, and in this video we're going to talk about certain scams that happens in Canada. Yes, you heard me right. There are 5 major type of scams that happens in Canada. That ranges from people calling to your family or friends back in the country from where you are coming from. Second one is somebody calling you that they are an RCMP officer, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. RCMP means the Canadian Police. And third one will be the all-time favorite, CRA, that we are calling from CRA and your SIN number has been used. That scam. And the fourth scam will be housing scam, where you want to go and buy a house but people trick you into certain things. And the last scam will be honey trapping you or using your information in a wrong way. So yeah, let's start the video first. So the first scam is, people will call to your family back in the country and they'll tell that your son or daughter has met with an accident. They need some money. And the second thing which you're going in second scenario which they are going to tell is that your son or daughter has created ruckus and they were driving and they hit somebody basically. And to avoid the criminal charges, the other person is asking for certain amount of thousands of Canadian dollars. So if you give me or you transfer the money right now to me, I am a lawyer, and I can save your son or daughter from going to jail. So this is one of the major thing that's happening right now. How does this happen? You stay here, your family is in your back country. It's not possible. You might be thinking that they must be somebody who are known to your family or somebody known, because everybody doesn't know, like the scammers doesn't know that you are here in Canada or any, and how they call your parents. Well, I'll tell you how that happen is, you give IELTS, the IELTS exam test, your numbers, the number which you use goes out, and that goes to a certain data. So that data is being sold at a very high price, which is bought by those scammers, and they use Canadian numbers plus one numbers or US numbers to call your parents or call your friends back to the country and scare them. And people are giving a lot of money through this scam, so be careful. uh, Share this video to your family also, for them to be careful. The second scam that happens is RCMP. So somebody is going to call you that they are an RCMP officer, and that happens when you have bought some car or some vehicle, or you were involved in some transactions that involves a vehicle. So they'll say that, giving reference to that vehicle, that vehicle was stolen or that vehicle was used for drug dealing earlier, and you have been accused directly as you are a party to this. So we need to come to you, we need to get you. And if that's not the case, our lawyer will call you, and then someone else will call you that we can negotiate, we can do this thing. And you get scared, you give money to them. No need to worry, because RCMP never calls you. If they want to come, they'll come to your house and they'll take you. The third scam, the all-time scam that's going on, is CRA. I'll tell you a very interesting story. What happened? Me and one of my friend, we were sitting. My friend has came just 2 days from his home country. So after coming, like within 2 days, he didn't had any SIM number at all. We got a call, and he just picked the call, and they're like, "Hi, we are calling from CRA, and your SIM number has been used like and in certain illegal activities." And it's like, man, I don't have a SIM number at all. He didn't said that to them. So we listened to everything, and we are sending the cops are on the way. Okay, we can do one thing, we can to forge, like, to evade your arrest. If you can give us this much amount of money, we have lawyers also. So they keep molding the statements. It's a very childish call. If you listen to that carefully, it's a very childish call. So now everybody knows about it, but still, if you are here, you are new to the Canada, or you are coming to Canada, then you need to be aware of this. Is the maximum calls you're going to get is from CRA. And the next one is housing scam. Housing scam is, People will list their houses on Craigslist. People will list their houses on Facebook Marketplace. They, they're gonna say that we are, a lot of applications have came, and we choose you as our tenant by looking into your profile, the profile whichever you would have sent to them, and you'll be happy like, okay, fine, now, finally the search, because it's a mess, it's a headache in Canada right now to, just write mails and write details to a lot of house owners. People are not, there are a lot of people that they can't give the house. So you'll get a mail and you'll be like, okay, now things are going in a good direction, and suddenly what they'll do is, okay, once you will, you want to go and see the house, what they're going to say is, no need to come and see the house, you can do the interact transfer of this much amount of money, and we will directly send you the key in your mailbox. So mailbox scam, that is basically. So you need to be aware of it. If you're going to buy if you're going to rent a house uh, from Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, make sure that you go there, you see, and you do the transition then and there in front, when you see the person in front of you, and you see the house that actually the house exists in this world. Otherwise they are fake houses created from some photos taken from here and taken from there. Okay, my friend. And the next scam which comes into action is, you'll get a message, hi Mark, this is Sandra, it's been long time, we have not seen each other, let's catch up. And you'll be like, man, who's Sandra? So Sandra is somebody sitting in a remote country who's trying to fool you, who's trying to scam you. You know what they'll do, you'll start chatting with them, you will start talking to them, then you will start sharing the numbers, then you'll start doing the video calls and all that, and they will have a recording of you doing talking and doing the whatever things. So you need to be aware of this thing, that that video will be used against you, they'll be extracting and extorting money from you. There are a lot of cases that has been reported, even the cops can't do anything in that, because they say that it's by mutual understanding and all that. Need to be very very sure about this. Last scam, a bonus scam, I'm telling you, there's a lot of scams, but this one is also there. You'll get a phone call. So in Vancouver right now, the first, there'll be two languages. One will be Chinese, the other one will be English. They'll be like, sha sha shu sha sha, DHL. So I can only understand DHL, and the next language will be English. So your parcel has been not been delivered. If you want to receive your parcel, press 1. The moment you press 1, it is something like connected, your phone gets connected, or sometime they take your details away, they clone your phone. So the technology is that much advanced, so you need to be careful with that also. The other one is, when you will get a message, you'll get a message on your mobile saying you have won $150 credit, click here to accept that. First of all, nobody sends you free money. Don't click on accept that. If you click on accept this, that, then $150 from your account will be taken away to that person's account. So it's a receiving message. There are two options: receive money, send money. So that's a receive money option. When you will be doing your banking, you will see the option of receiving and sending money. So that's a receiving money option. Don't click on that. Otherwise, your money is going to go into that person's account. These were some of the scams that are happening right now in Canada. If you want yourself to be saved from these kind of scammers, do listen to this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers.